This is Bengals Nation with Coach Marvin Lewis, presented by Banquet Pot Pies.
Welcome, everyone, to the first edition of the Bengals Nation 2013 season. We are back at the Holy Grail once again this season. We are ready for a fresh start. And really, the Bengals, they're sort of ready for a fresh start, too, after losing in Week 1.
That's right. We have lots of fun stuff in store for you this evening. 3 fan games this year. First, we have the Banquet Tic-Tac-Toe Toss. We have the Bud Light Football Toss. And new this year, we have the Cincinnati Sports League's Football Flicker. Plus, we've got My Girl Friday back on the Eichler Golf Car Stage. And Brad and Coach are going to have the Kia Key Player of the Game.
Lots of good stuff. I have more good news. You know, our Monday night opponent, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they lost, too. Not that we want to revel in the misfortune of others. Keeping it positive here, right, Brad?
Yeah, you know me, Mr. Positivity, right, Coach? We both are. We will stay positive this whole way as we get ready for this one. Coach is going to break down some of the plays that went wrong, maybe, or some of them that went right. We'll get to both of those as we get ready to finish up the 24-21 loss to the Bears, and we will look forward to the Pittsburgh Steelers on Monday night. We'll break the whole thing down. But for now, let's get back to the party. I believe Mike Burke has Mr. Minivan with him this week.
Well, that's right, Brad. Gio Bernard has certainly got a lot of attention for the minivan. He's got a lot of attention for his speed on the football field. And he's getting a lot of attention here at the Cincinnati Bell autograph table. We'll have more with the rookie running back coming up later on in the show. In the meantime, let's send it back to you.
Thank you, Mike. Coach, it's the Steeler Week. Stiller Week, as we like to say back here. And Steeler Week should be enough. But it's Monday Night Football. You have to believe that the atmosphere of Monday Night Football makes this a little bit bigger with the national audience, even though it is Steeler Week.
Well, I think you know, I think we're far and beyond gone beyond Steeler Week. It's just it's a home opener, most importantly,
okay.
And it is Monday night, and it's a division game, and those are those things that count. And so this is a big football game for us. We're 0 for 1, so we got to get back on the right track.
Let's hear what the players have to say as they get ready to face the Steelers on Monday Night Football.
I know they're going to try to come and establish the running game this week, so we know what we got to do. We got to stop them. They got bigger backs, like you said, Redmond. He's a physical back, so we got to keep him from going north and south. We got to get him going east and west. So we know what we got to do. We got to stop the run and force Big Ben to throw the ball where we want him to.
We're not going to, you know, look down on anybody and say, oh, they had a couple of injuries, they're going to lose the game. No, they're the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we're the Cincinnati Bengals, and that's who's going to play on Monday night, and I'm sure you're going to get the best out of both teams.
Time now for the Kia Key Player of the Game, brought to you by the Greater Cincinnati Kia Dealers. And Brad, I bet I know who it is this week.
Jen, it was a no-doubter in Week 1. Who else but A.J. Green, a monster contest. 9 receptions, 162 yards for number 18. That's an even 18 yards a catch, probably just a coincidence. 2 touchdowns. If there was any lingering doubt about A.J.'s health after missing a portion of the preseason, put to bed. In a game where there were some negatives on the shore of Lake Michigan, Green was primarily positive. His 162 yards good for second best in the league in Week 1. The All-Pro in midseason form after a great Week 1. Coach, I mentioned primarily positive. There were a lot of positive things even in the loss to the Bears. Jay Gruden even said, you throw that ball to A.J. Green 101 times, he catches it 100. This just happened to be the one. You mentioned nobody graded out perfect. So I think what you're preaching in all of this is it's all how you respond to the mistakes.
Well, we have to correct the errors. We have to hold on to the football. We can't have critical penalties in those situations. We've got to do a good job of defending all the third downs defensively, and it becomes a different ball game. But this week's a new opponent. It's new applications of the things we do, a new plan, and how we apply it and prepare for it is what counts.
You always get to smile about time management, and you're dealing with the timeout situation where 3 taken on defense. I think some of you said were confusion after the Burfict injury. Anything else that you've dealt with within that?
Well, just things that we shouldn't have happened, and they happened, and we had to take the timeouts to respond to it, and it's unfortunate at that time. It made a difference at the end, but we didn't have them, so we had to make do the other way.
All right, we're going to move forward on this. We'll be telestrating a little bit as we get ready for the Pittsburgh Steelers as well, but for right now, let's send it back to Jen.
Thanks, Brad. Do you find yourself looking for a meal before the next big game? Try banquet meals and pot pies. They're wholesome and satisfying and delicious any time of the day. Banquet, so good for so little. All right, time now to send it over to Mike. He's with Gio Bernard.
All right, thanks very much, Jen. We're back here at the Cincinnati Bell autograph table with the rookie running back from North Carolina, Gio Bernard. Gio, you know, we say you're a rookie, a first-year guy, but the coaching staff has much bigger plans for you. Do you feel up to it, to carrying a bigger load as a rookie player?
Definitely. I think nowadays rookies, they're not really considered rookies, you know, on the field. A lot of guys have been able to make big plays. Last season you have Doug Martin and a bunch of guys out there as rookies that turned out really good seasons. So my biggest thing is continue to keep doing what I've been doing, continue to keep getting better, and just prove everybody that I'm not, you know, just a rookie, just being a rookie.
Learning a lot from Ben Jarvis, too, I would imagine.
Definitely. Benny, we call him Benny in our room. But Benny has done a great job kind of leading the way for us. It's not only me as a rookie running back, but Rex Burkhead as well. And he's definitely taken us under his wing. He's definitely showed us the way and the way to really be a true veteran. And that's what we want to do at the end of the day.
All right, Gio Bernard, the rookie running back, will be here signing autographs. Let's send it back to you guys.
All right, it is time for our first fan game of the night. Little tic-tac-toe banquet style. We've got John from Evanston. We have Bianca from Amelia. Here's how it's going to go. We're going to have you go first, Bianca. Okay, you're going to throw. You're trying to get the banquet logos to come up 3 in a row. John, you're trying to get the Bengals Nation logos to come up 3 in a row. Winner, they're taking home a banquet gift card, okay? Bianca, get us started. That was a little weak. That was stronger. Oh, she says no. She says, I'll see your Bengals Nation, and I'll raise you a banquet. Uh-oh. Wow, there is crazy things happening here. Oh, my. All right. I just hurt my knees. Uh-oh. Oh, John. Oh, now that's different. I've not seen that before. Wait. I don't know how we're playing. Oh, there it is anyway. Either way, it worked out. John, 3 in a row. The Bengals Nation logo. There you go, my friend. Congratulations. Job well done. Bianca, thank you for playing.
As My Girl Friday sends us to break, stay with us here on Bengals Nation. So much more. Giovanni Bernard will take fan questions. Brad and Marvin at the telestrator. And the Bud Light football toss coming up on Bengals Nation. Welcome back to Bengals Nation with Coach Marvin Lewis, presented by Banquet Pot Pies and sponsored by the Holy Grail. Come on down to the Holy Grail for the big Bengals-Steelers game on Monday night with 30 HD TVs, surround sound, great food, and bucket specials. It is the perfect place to be before, during, and after the game. Your search is over. You found the Holy Grail. Time now to send it back to Brad and Coach at the telestrator.
We have switched to the team room. Coach is going to take us through some of the plays with the Bears. Lead the way, Coach.
Well, we're starting out here on offense. This is the drive after the pass interference penalty. We see A.J. going across in motion. They're setting the play now. Didn't have a play called. Now we got a play called. We know we got man-to-man coverage with the follow. So he's going to go in here, and he's going to sell the slant, and then he's going to come back out. And great execution of the route, great throw and catch. And so you see that. An effective play there. So good protection, easy protection, play action protection, a lot of clearance, nobody there, and an easy play.
He's about as good as it gets. All right, move on.
The next play I got is it before the half. And again, we're seeing the cover 2 situation, flat here, and we've got the streak down the middle of the field, the seam runner, and then we've got A.J. on the outside. So Andy does a great job of pumping here and throwing the ball outside, and a great throw and catch. So if you see here, watch our quarterback here. You'll see the pump right there. He pumps the middle, sets the safety down, boom, throw and catch, and you got a touchdown. So good work there by the offensive guys, good execution there.
Andy had a nice game.
Then flipping it over defense again in the running game, I thought we did a lot of great things here, but you can just see here, and here are 3 defenders and how they knock the necks back of the Bears and provide nowhere to run the football. So great line of scrimmage here. All the extension, you see the Bears' shoulders and necks going backwards. Great job of executing. You see here we got Dunlap, Burfict, and Terrence Newman, all 3 guys, and then the ball's coming to the free defenders, which the way you like it on defense.
Yep. Okay.
And the last play I put on is a special teams play here. Kevin, I thought, did a great job punting the football all day. Here we've got a great release by Kirkpatrick. We're working here. And he does a great job of working through the vise and coming through a little shove there, but making the play for a no-game play on a very good returner. So again, excellent punt, excellent job covering the field. We get the ball up and outside the way we want it. And again, a great play by Dre, and you see we're in pretty good shape here as we cover the field.
Coach, great insight. As always, appreciate it. When we come back, it's all Steelers. For now, let's send it back to the Holy Grail. I believe Gio is ready to sign for some of his adoring fans and maybe answer some questions as well, Mike.
All right, thanks a lot, Brad. We are now ready with the questions. First up tonight is Big Al from Forest Park. Big Al, what's your question for Gio Bernard?
Hey, Gio, what's your favorite thing about Cincinnati so far?
Favorite thing about Cincinnati is, one, well, I have a job, which definitely makes it really good. They're the one that's employing me right now. But other than that, I mean, everything's really good so far. We've just been real busy. I haven't had the time to kind of get around, but the fans are great. I mean, just everything about it is good so far.
Who was your favorite NFL team growing up?
Favorite NFL team, Cincinnati Bengals. No, I'm sorry. I didn't have a favorite team growing up. I just love watching different type of players. But one of the guys I did like watching was Barry Sanders.
Hey, Gio, are you really still driving that minivan? And if yes, would you like somebody to pimp your ride?
Uh-oh, you knew that was coming. The minivan reference.
My girlfriend's mom took the car back, so I'm carless right now.
Besides football, what is your favorite hobby?
Anything that has to do with sleeping is probably my favorite thing other than football. So, yeah.
Dan, thanks for the question. Gio, thank you.
Time now for the Bud Light ball toss. And joining me this week is Ryan. And Ryan, here's how it goes. You have 6 balls to try to get in each one of those holes. So you only have to make 1 in each. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, while Ryan does this, go at it. I'm going to back out and give her some elbow room there. Oh, and she is so close. And while she's doing this, I'm going to remind you to stop down to the Holy Grail for all the Bengals home and away games. And during the away games, make sure to check out their great Bud Light bucket deals. Come on, Ryan, you can do it. Oh, so close, but you know what? I liked your form, so you get a Bud Light prize back anyway. Thank you for playing. Stay with us on Bengals Nation. Coach Marvin Lewis has what to expect out of the Pittsburgh Steelers and more from My Golf Friday on the Eichler Golf Car stage. Welcome back to Bengals Nation, presented by Banquet Pot Pies.
All right, everybody, put your hands together. My Girl Friday up there on the Eichler Golf Car stage. Guys sounding great as always. Now, they're going to be busy here. Next weekend, they're going to be up in Put-in-Bay at the Beer Barrel Saloon. Easy for me to say on Friday and Saturday. Be a little closer to home the following week. They'll be at the Trinity Pub in Westchester. For additional dates where you can find My Girl Friday, all you have to do is click on their link on our website. That is at local12.com. For now, though, let's send it back to Brad and Coach. Guys, are we going to beat the stinking Steelers? We got to know.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? All right, a win against the Steelers goes a long way all the time. With everyone in the division, as you mentioned, off to an 0-1 start, your first goal is always win the division, so this one kind of counts as 2 to start.
This counts big, and you know, it's a home football game, but it's a division game, and you know, it's one that's we know it's going to be a physical football game, and we got to be prepared to work for 60 minutes.
All right, let's talk Steelers. Big Ben, kind of pedestrian in week 1, 21 completions, 191 yards, a TD and a pick. Lost his center. Let me ask you about that and the dynamics of that. When any quarterback loses his center, how much does that play into how a quarterback plays?
Well, I thought they went in and subbed right in and kept going about their business. So I didn't see a change. I know Pouncey's a very, very good player, but this is a player that they plugged in with, that they feel good about. Started last year, games at offensive tackle for them, has played all the positions on their line, and has some experience in what they do.
They've had some personnel change, including their deep threat in Mike Wallace. He is gone, so Antonio Brown, he leads in week 1. Is he a deep threat? Is he a home run ball guy?
Well, both their guys have great quickness, and they don't have maybe the superior top-end speed Mike Wallace had. But these are all very quick and receivers that run very well, and they run well after the catch.
Only 32 yards on the ground. Dwyer doesn't make the team, but they re-sign him back. Redmond doesn't have a first week. Take me through their running game. What you think?
Well, I think that, you know, they got in a situation where they ended up throwing the ball maybe a little bit more. I thought there was quite a challenge put by Tennessee to them. They did a nice job in the running lanes and did a good job of tackling.
All of those questions will be answered on Monday nights. On Sunday night, we will get you set on the Sports Authority right after Local 12 News at 11 o'clock. When we see you again, it is time for Marvin's Must, the first one of the year, the first big one of the year on Monday Night Football. We'll have what he thinks is the biggest key to taking down the Steelers.
All right, Brad, thanks a lot, and we'll look forward to that. And we know you recently emceed an event, which is the focus of our Let's Get Educated segment, brought to you by Ohio University. And the focus tonight is Terrence Newman, the Bengals defensive back, hosted an event on Monday, a benefit with proceeds going to WizKids, a foundation he started with City Gospel Mission, something that means a lot to him. So when he moved from Dallas to Cincinnati, there was no doubt he would continue with the passion of trying to raise literacy levels here in Cincinnati.
My foundation in Dallas was promoting continuing education, going to college and getting kids while they're freshmen in high schools, and mentoring them until they were seniors. And we had a little bit of criteria they had to meet, and upon that we gave them limited college scholarships. So that was one thing that I wanted to continue to do here, was work within the educational program.
Time now for our final game of the evening. It's the Football Flick, new this year, brought to you by Cincinnati Sports Leagues. I've got Joan and Mike, a brother and sister team here, ready to compete. You get 2 tries each. Are you ready? I'm ready. Joan, step right on up there. Put the first one up. And let's see. Come on, Joan. Boy, I like her form. That's okay. It's a low line drive. We'll try another one, Joan. A little bit higher. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You had style. Mike, step right on up there. Place it wherever you'd like. He's thinking about it. Oh, that's okay. Almost took out the cameraman. No problem. And, oh, that's okay. Guess what? Stay here. I'm going to give you guys these prize packs. Joan, I like your style a little more than Mike. No worries there, Mike. You still get a prize pack as well. So you're both winners. More on the way from Holy Grail on Bengals Nation. Mike has more with Gio Bernard, and you can't miss Marvin's Must. Welcome back to Bengals Nation, presented by Banquet Hot Pies. Okay, if you have not heard about Cincinnati Bell's Phi Optic services, you need to check them out. Enjoy over 375 crystal clear channels, as well as internet speeds of up to 100 megabits per second. Call Cincinnati Bell to see if Phi Optic services are available in your home. Certain restrictions apply, and see store for details. Cincinnati Bell, powered by Phi Optics. All right, time now to send it over to Mike and Gio Bernard.
All right, thanks a lot, Jen. Back with the rookie running back, Gio Bernard from the University of North Carolina. You know about rivalries. The Carolina-Duke rivalry is certainly a good one. But talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers. How much do you know about what this rivalry means to the people of this city?
Well, I've learned a lot about it without even playing them, without even really knowing much about the whole thing behind it. But I guess my biggest thing is I don't like the color yellow anymore. Yellow is not my favorite, is my least favorite color in the world now. But it's just a rivalry that, a lot of fans take seriously and a lot of players take seriously as well. We stole one of their players in James Harrison, so I.
But how do you hide the butterflies of your first ever Monday Night Football game?
I mean, there's always butterflies. No matter, my biggest thing is if you don't have butterflies, you're not excited for the game. You're not prepared, or you just don't feel up to it. So everybody has butterflies. No matter how old you are, how long you've been in the league, every game you should have butterflies. And for me, it's another game. Of course, it's Monday night. Of course, there's people there watching, but that's just how it is. I've always been a guy that loves the spotlight on me. I've always wanted all the carries and whatever it could be. But so for me, it's just another game, just going out there and having fun.
Gio, thanks for your time tonight. Can't thank you enough.
I'm here with tonight's big winner. Brenda is going to Monday Night Football. Brenda, can I get a hoo-day? Hoo-day! She is so ready. I'll give these to you. Congratulations, Brad. Bring it on home.
Will do, Bob. All right, Coach, what's the must? First one of the year. Got to get off to a good start here. Your must to take down the Steelers.
Well, I think we got to execute. I think we have to do the things that we practice and do them the way we've practiced. We don't need to get in a hurry, get in a rush. We need just to not invent anything new, just do it the way we're supposed to do it.